All right, good morning, everyone. We're gonna go to the home camp to get these babies around fully, and then we're gonna go to the Sacramento Capitol. I'm gonna put the address in here. We'll wait for some people to file in and get things rolling here. If anybody's watching from the home base, I'm gonna be on my way. If anybody wants to help me write on these kids, like Save Me and AB 2223, like that's what these babies were for. So we're gonna make sure, if we leave anytime soon, we're gonna make sure that we put these to use, these supplies. So right now I'm putting in the address to camp, and we'll be there in about 15 minutes. Okay, there we go. Are you in front of the Capitol? No, not yet. We are going to be going to the Capitol after a while here. Right now we're leaving the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, and we're going to be going to prepare the baby dolls for the bills. I know I don't think they're voting on AB 2223 today, but I don't know how long the convoy is going to be in this area. So we're going to make sure we put those to use before we leave. We made a bunch of protest signs that have been going around already. Some of you guys might have seen those. But yeah, we got to make sure the opportunities that we do have to utilize those are fully utilized. I gotta go over here. Somebody messed with my mirror. I gotta literally have to hop out and adjust my mirror. Somebody like bent it backwards. Weirdo. Okay, so hold on one second. Hello, Strong Nana. Okay, my mirrors are back in action. Put on my seatbelt. Okay. Now we're on our way to camp to get some more reinforcements. Tonight, hopefully tonight, either that or tomorrow morning, we're going to be doing a Media Blast podcast. We'll see what the schedules are like with what the convoy is doing. It's going to be a good day. Some of you guys might have seen the how to build an email to Media Blast tutorial. I posted that this morning. We're going to be using that to do the Media Blast podcast. For anybody that has any questions on how to build those emails on your desktop, you can go check those out. And you know, it kind of explains how to build a Flary or an email with Flare on your desktop. I don't think that you can really, I think it's much harder to, or maybe even not possible at all, to add photos and stuff from your mobile email. I'm not sure, but I know it's much easier to do from a desktop. So I went through a little tutorial on how to create an email with artistic flair. So go check that out. And if you'd like to prepare and maybe figure that out on your own time to you know, get prepared for the Media Blast podcast that's incoming at some point. I'm not gonna commit to a time yet. It's kind of like one of those things that a lot of the streamers are kind of like Mudpig's going to pick up his wife. Grey Wolf might be doing a little bit of convoying to drop off a trailer. So there might be a little bit of complications with pre-established scheduling with where people are allocating their time. But we're gonna do it regardless, with either tonight or tomorrow. So go ahead and go check out that Media Blast or the how to build an email to Media Blast tutorial. I just posted it this morning. Just a quick little reference and template for, you know, how I build them on my desktop. And then today we're going to be going to the Sacramento Capitol to drop off the babies and really get some of those awareness going. I might even save some of those babies and drop them off at like an abortion clinic or something, or a couple of them. So. All right, we're gonna flip this around. Yeah, I heard there's a convoy at the Sacramento Capitol. Have they left yet? I really don't know. I kind of tuned in a little bit this morning, but I've been busy kind of doing my own thing, prepping for the ideas and organization of those ideas that I've been preparing. So a little bit out of the loop. I got to watch a little bit of the meeting this morning, thanks to Mudpig. So shout out to Mudpig. And yeah, but I didn't get a chance to fully watch that meeting. Camera here. There you go. All right, so we are on the way to camp. We're going to be seeing if the convoy left, and even if they haven't left, I still have to do a little bit of preparing for the baby dolls that I bought to protest with and show artistic protest to the Sacramento Capitol, and we might even be dropping some of those babies off at the abortion clinics. We'll see what type of time I have. You know, I've got a lot on my plate. So between protesting and building Media Blast podcasts and a secret mission that I'm working on, and, you know, taking care of personal matters and keeping in contact with these other streamers, and I mean, there's a lot going on right now. You know, this convoy is really starting to pick up momentum with the awareness we're spreading. Now that we're not having intersections blocked off by the Metro PD outside of or in Washington, D.C., we're actually being able to get out of our cars and spread awareness, which is amazing. It's liberating. I feel like we've accomplished a lot more in California. Although the one thing I do miss about D.C. is setting up meetings with our senators. So, but we'll get back to the ending of the state of emergency here soon. You know, once we get rid of the state of emergency, we can start getting rid of the 1976 National Emergencies Act. Start really raising a lot more awareness and get the accountability that we need regarding the COVID-19 response, and make sure that we're contacting our senators and our House officials and governors, telling them, hey, look, we do not support the violation of our constitutional rights via the COVID-19 response. We want you guys to end the state of emergency and demand to know their position on all of those, get them on record. If they do not respond to your messages within 30 days through civil / contract law, they would now be entering notice and opportunity. If they do not respond within 30 days, then they are now under contractual agreement. Send them a courtesy notice, say, hey, you have 5 to 7 days to respond to this. If you do not, you will be agreeing to the violation of our constitutional rights and ending the state of emergency, voting in the way of the constituents that you represent. So contact your senators and your House reps and get those balls rolling. Contact your governors. I hear on the 30th there's going to be a countrywide protest at the state capitals. So April 30th there's going to be a countrywide protest at all the state capitals, or at least 90% of them. So that's going to be exciting. I almost want to freaking jet to Ohio in the next couple days, but that's not going to happen. That's okay. I'll be with the convoy. So, yeah, so prepare for that. If you guys are wanting to fight from home, get ready for those state capitol rallies on the 30th, and really get out there and show support and join the fight, right? Because our freedoms are on the line. And this is do or die. It's all hands on deck. So the people that are at home that can't be in California, get prepared to travel a few hours and rally on the 30th at your state capitals. That's April 30th. What time is the rally in Ohio? Having a hard time finding information? That's a good question. I actually do not have the information for that, but if you go to the People's Convoy official Ohio Facebook page, you should have a better time acquiring that information. I can ask like Mike or somebody at the camp and see if they have any further clarification on that, being that Mike I think he's from Ohio. Maybe I think he's from Ohio, but I don't think he lives there currently. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But at least we can maybe try to get some questions answered. I think Marcus is from Ohio, and possibly so I might be able to ask. But as far as the time goes, I don't know. I just know that it is on April 30th. So... And it looks like Lee says that that's a Saturday. I'd have to check the calendar there, but I'm sure it's probably about accurate. Let's see here. What is today? Today's Today's what? Wednesday or something? Tuesday. Yeah, so... Yeah, Saturday sounds about right. If you pull out your good old 5 fingers and do the math. Does anybody know if the convoy to the Capitol has left yet? They usually leave around 11, so I might be rolling up right when they're about to leave, but nobody's lined up in the front, which is fine. We'll go see what's popping at the camp. Talk to this person first off. Hey, are you guys going to the Capitol today at all, or?
No, that somebody's dying and start back.
Say what?
That somebody's dying and start back.
Yeah, well, it shuts off when it stops. I know, I hate it.
No, they turned around and said that do what you want to today. Don't go nowhere by yourself. Stay with somebody else. Go with somebody else. And they would turn around and tell us what we're doing tonight. And if we didn't like what we heard tonight, they could turn around and we could just leave.
All right.
Now, somebody else told us we were going down by Washington, and then to Idaho, and then
Well, I have a feeling there's some rallies on the northern border someplace, but you know, that's just hearing it through the grapevine, and we'll hear what they have to say tonight. So, but yeah, I'm interested in going to the.
Actually say that if you didn't like what you heard tonight, then you can fucking leave. So I'll tell you what they're doing. They're trying to thin the fucking crowd out and get out of here with the most money they can in their own fucking pocket.
I don't think that's the case, but.
Well, it seems to me.
I don't think so.
I've heard a bunch of it. I've seen it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think that's the case, but. All right, buddy. Thank you.
All right.
That is not true, by the way. That's just somebody being paranoid. This convoy is going to be going on a lot longer. Boom! And here is the convoy. Hey, William. Right now?
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's going to be, I'm just doing it today. So sometime today. I'll be doing it all day today. So.
I'll try to find time. I might be able to squeeze 5-10 minutes in.
No worries. I got a lot of people to choose from. So.
Is there anybody going to the Capitol today? Have they been like?
So. No, we're not doing convoy today.
Okay.
But don't take my word for that. I think they're fixing X-Ray's truck, and that's why they're kind of taking the day off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double check me, all right?
All right. 10-4. Thanks, William. See this? Look, they're setting up, boy. They're getting stuff out of this trailer and stuff. I think this trailer might be. Alright, so we're gonna hop on out here and do a little bit of journalism. Get all my stuff around here. Hey Hannah, is anybody going to the Capitol today, do you know? Because I want to go.
I don't think so. I haven't heard anybody plan on it. I think there's nothing official going on, but
Okay.
I don't know about anybody else. Have you seen Marcus?
I have not, I just got here. So.
Yeah, okay, so John's truck needs some help. So,
John?
X-ray.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they've already got it. I think they're already kind of on it.
If they're working on it, if you want to talk to Marcus, it's probably still either the new motor home or the
Because of all this.
so if you want, you can go knock on the door.
Because we're not going anywhere. Get pretty real close here.
But right now, Marcus is probably busy trying to write sick monies and all that stuff that he needs to do because
Over here.
he he doesn't want
So we got that.
anything.
The door's going to be open.
Everybody plays an important part of the convoy.
Yeah, just knock lightly. They might be in a meeting, so just knock lightly and they'll answer. So,
So Alex, how was yesterday?
it was good, man. I was busy working on my laptop all day.
All day.
all day, well, not every day, but that's just a fun saying.
Edit videos?
Absolutely.
What's that?
Edit videos or something?
Yeah, edit videos and preparing for this Media Blast podcast. We're going to try to get a lot more of these YouTubers and podcasters and press and media outlets
Trying to get
involved.
more people out there to help us.
Try and get
Yeah.
the YouTubers and stuff to
Interview right over there by Mike's trailer, please.
Yeah.
Because we got to pull out and back in. We got 2 trailers
Okay.
coming in.
10:40.
Yeah, just look around on the other side of the trailer so you're not.
10:4. Looks like I can get through right there. Oh, no, there's like a flagpole there. I don't want to run that over. Actually, let's just keep going. Hey, you want to go to the Capitol with me today?
I might, but I gotta get this trailer moved around first.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some prep work anyhow, so I'll be right here on this trailer doing it. So come holler at me, bro. Oh, shit. Chucky! What's up, dog?
There's a convoy down?
Are they still down there?
I want to go down there.
I heard it off your stream.
Yeah, I want to go down there. I was going to rally up a couple people to go down there and see what's popping.
I just got that off your stream.
Red check.
Yeah, I'm about to write on these baby dolls I have, like save me and like put them outside. You probably heard it already, but you know, so I'm about to do that right now. But yeah, I saw Chucky and I was like, "What's up, dog?" What's your name though? Devin, Alex. Nice to meet you, bro. So you
help me do all this stuff up here.
Okay, sick, man. You guys have played an instrumental part of us when we came to California. So
I live up in Red Bluff.
okay,
You know where that's at?
no, but
Where are you from?
Ohio.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh yeah, you will.
But Red Bluff. So that's like
2 hours north from here.
okay.
Yeah, 'cause I can't live by
Nice. Yeah, I don't. Is that kind of? Wait, no. I'm thinking of Oregon.
It's three hours from the border.
Okay.
You can have peace of mind.
Nice.
Country called Farm Mountains out there.
All red country.
It is. It is.
So, what all have you helped Chucky with here?
Pretty much organized, you know, when we got up in Marysville to get all that set up, you know, moderator for the group, and we had a few other people, but Division was there, so they kind of departed from the group and went elsewhere. They didn't really agree, you know, to help them, and they wanted information for other people. And
Video's going back live. But I got to get these babies set up. Oh, I'm gonna mute this again real quick. My audio's back live, and then I'll just type it in your phone. That way, I don't gotta say it out loud. Dude, because I travel and win, and I'm in California quite a bit because there's a lot of wind turbines.
See it?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
this is unreal. I lived in North Dakota for 10 years. I don't like it out there.
know what I mean? It's usually in my pocket.
It's like the electric cars. I'm completely against the electric.
Oh, really?
We'll never trade
Because of the
up.
lithium batteries or what?
That's the feeling.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then they got the new semi trucks coming out.
Yeah, the self-driving ones and all that kind of crap.
Right now they're, I don't know who. I saw it on the YouTube post. So far, they're only locally being used because their batteries only last up to 250 miles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. And then how long does it take to charge the batteries?
I wasn't sure. I didn't watch it all the way.
Oh, okay.
The semi trucks coming out because they want to get these off the road.
Well, especially if we're clogging up the frickin' clogging up the politicians' agendas. But okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start getting around here.
They're right here somewhere. Right here somewhere.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna be looking up like how to write things down in Spanish.
I swear to God, look at this fucking King Man 9. I tell people that shit all the time. I believe every fucking thing. Had to have a bike park, but I found it. Hey, he found his keys. Found him!
Hey, I'm proud of you, Chucky.
It was in the other pocket.
I believed in you, man. I knew you could do it.
Once I knew once the bike started, it's going to be somewhere here. Bike?
All right, so we got a plain canvas right now.
Square, dude. I looked in that pocket. I went back and looked in it again. There it was. Man, pages. Mike?
I got you if you need something.
We got one.
Why did my screen go dark so quickly? One down, a lot to go. I'm gonna do a bunch of them like this and then I'll move on. Number 2. Number 3, gotta add the bill on there. Number 3 or 4. We've got a lot to go, guys. Number 5. Number 7. I'm gonna do this whole bag with Save Me. I wish I could do a little bit more messaging on here, but kind of gotta rush through this a little bit. There's 8. Another one. Freedom! No vax. I switched it up. No vax. We're switching it up a little bit. mind blowing this up. I just kind of wanted to do it. Let's go give it away. Pile of babies. Hey, do you guys want a balloon? I blew it up for you guys. Not really though. What? Anybody want a balloon? I don't know what you do with it. I just blew it up and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go give it away. Freedom. There you go. I had to grab my coffee. All right. Back at it. Couple more no vaxes. Let me live. Went ahead and put the bill in the back there. Please help AB 2223. Please help me, AB 2223. Please help me, AB 2223. We're keeping this short and sweet. I'm gonna switch it up to the blue marker. Please help me, AB 2223. Got a whole nother bag here. And I've actually got a bag in Eric's truck that I gotta go get too. It's good, how about yours? Let me see if I can remember it. I'm not gonna butcher it again. What's your name again? Sack. Okay, so Z, so like Zack attack. I went to a I had this little group of people, like 5 or 6 of us, and there was two out of the 5 or I think it was 6. I think it was 6. Let's just say it's 6. 2 out of the 6 did not have the name Zach, so the majority of the group was Zach's, and we called the group the Zach Attack. I try to find little landmarks to remember people's names.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that last time, but so I did this time. Zach Attack. Right now, dude, I'm preparing these babies. I want to take them to the Capitol. I don't know how long we're going to be here. So what I'm going to do is put these on the Capitol in places, and maybe even take them to a couple of abortion clinics. Huh?
Don't kill me.
Don't kill me? Okay, don't kill me. I'll write that one on this one. AB2223. Don't kill me. AB 2223.
Your mom would go nuts.
Say what?
His mom.
What happened?
She likes stuffed baby animals like that. Yeah, they're my personal joke. His mom used to have little baby heads attached to odd things with lights at the top of their heads. It's just funny for me.
What was the resemblance? What was the significance there?
Just seeing the dolls.
Oh no, I'm talking about like why she does that.
She wanted to.
Yeah, freedom of choice.
I wasn't sure if there was any type of.
No, you were in Hagerstown.
Sorry.
You were in Hagerstown.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you remember the one that had the eyes in the back of the van?
Anyways.
Pennywise?
Yeah.
That's his mom and dad.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
That's what I was saying. I was like making a joke about it. Family joke about it. And I don't maybe that's
I don't think they're voting on AB 2223 today, but like I said, I don't know how long we're in the area, so I bought all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I haven't quite gotten that far, but we finally got to move. Watching them move trucks.
They're not going to be moving this trailer anytime soon, are they?
Well, I suppose when Mike decides he's ready to leave.
Oh, okay. Is he leaving here today?
Yes.
Okay.
He made that announcement last night that he was leaving. He was going home to take care of personal business. I mean, come on, we all get it. We got to change in and out. Even leadership has got to go home and take care of personal things too, because we do have lives. You know, yeah, we do have lives.
Somebody was talking some. Well, I don't remember their names, but I stopped and was like, "Hey, is anybody going to the convoy or the Sacramento the convoy today?" And he was like, "Well, no." And then he went on this rant about, they're going to be making some announcement tonight, and if you don't like it, then leave or something.
At 9 o'clock this evening, or sometime this evening, I don't know what time we call meeting tonight. They're going to make an announcement about what is going on. All I know is at this point in time, our man Doug, who drives the dry van at the kitchen, has to go home. Family matters at home. He's got a grandbaby that's about to be born, and I don't blame the man. If it's my first grandchild, I
So
think
we're
I want to be home
losing
for it.
3 trailers today, huh?
3 trucks.
3 trucks. So that's gonna put a key in things.
It's going to drop us down to 5 momentarily.
Hey y'all, look, we need some trailers out here.
Serious trailers and trucks.
If anybody's got trucks and trailers, they can come join the convoy for a couple weeks, couple months, whatever.
At least a couple of weeks.
You know?
And if we get everybody to rotate in and out in 2 weeks and keep it at a steady number, it'd be great. It'd be great. As the cook, I know what we do in meal counts, and we got way too less people. We need more. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Hey.
Come on, y'all.
Hey, tell them.
There ain't enough people out here, y'all. Come on. Time to show up and make a stand.
What do we need?
We need people, trucks, cars, preferably
Volunteers.
semis with trailers so we can use them. But everybody, come down. Y'all need to wake up and see what your government is doing to you.
Yes.
Everywhere, not just California. Everywhere. Wake up and see what is going on around you. Please, please, you do nothing else. Just look at what is going on around you.
Yes.
That's all that we ask. That's all this motion has been about. Waking people up to show them what's going on around them. Come on, y'all, wake up. Come join us.
So-
Like the rest of the United States.
So we need trucks, trailers, and volunteers.
Yeah.
And protesters.
Because we got to rotate in and out. We all know we got lives. Come on. We are human. We do have families to support. Lives to keep continuing.
And it's do or die, man. This is all hands on deck.
That's pretty much.
Like,
Pretty much.
if we lose the momentum and the movement here, like,
I don't
the
think
fight
the
continues,
I
but
don't
it's
think the movement is really lost because it's dropping down to state levels, and for those state representatives and state people to step up and tell their government, hey, we are paying attention. We don't think this is right. That is what everything needs to be done. The more numbers and more masses that we get for that, the better.
the same people that are writing AB 2223 are the same ones writing the COVID regulations. Okay? So this is an ongoing battle, and we're going to need all the help we can get to cut the heads of the snake off that need to
The
go.
other thing that you got to do too is to stop that Emergency Powers Act, because in all technicality, your government's not your government. We're being controlled by FEMA. To read that charter, it's FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Act. Is actually
Oh, I'd say it's a combination of a lot of things,
Yeah,
but
that's
that probably
really
plays a part for sure.
yeah. All right, brother. I gotta go.
All right, buddy. Don't kill me, AB 2223. No vax. We're kind of mixing up the messaging here. That way we can hit on multiple fronts with these babies. Last one in the bags. Go throw away all these tags, and I'm gonna come back and use this bag. The other bag's gonna get saved for other stuff. Oh, there's trash over here. Okay, now we got an empty bag. Very nice, yes. Got a lot of work to do. People love the babies, they just didn't want blood on them. Been writing no vax on them too. Yeah, dude. Trying to like, you know, hit multiple fronts. You know what I mean? Are you serious? 4 months old, and he's in order to get. Bro, can I put you on my camera for that? What happened?
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Devin. It's an emotional thing for me. I have a 4-month-old son. UC Davis in Sacramento required, in order for him to get surgery on his private parts, that he had to either be COVID tested or possibly vaccinated.
Wow.
And it's something I'm really against.
Yeah, that's crazy. How old?
He's 4 months now.
4 months. In order to get surgery
on his private parts.
On his private parts, he's got to either be tested or possibly vaxxed or vaxxed. Which one is it? Possibly.
But mainly COVID testing is required to have that surgery done.
Wow. And there's been questions on whether or not they're forced vaxxing with the PCR tests and stuff. So that's bad. You know, until we have peace of mind of what's actually going on there, I don't think. And you know what? Honestly, should matter, right? Should not matter. Never before in history has somebody been declined surgery for not being vaccinated or tested for something. Right? Not that I'm aware of. Do you know of anything like that? I don't think so.
Even like that before it all started. Very disturbing.
So no vax. You know what? I'm even gonna write no tests. No tests. That's bullcrap, man. No tests. I'm gonna keep writing because we got backspace. No tests. No tests. 4 backs. No tests or VATs. No VATs. No tests. No vax, no tests. Want to help? Wait, do I get another pen? Yeah. Even if you see like dead space on those babies, like these ones don't have fucking shit on the back, bro. Fucking write it down. My ratchet behind keeps swearing. I need to clean up my language. No vax. No vax, no tests. No vax, no tests. Vax, no tests. I mean the AB. I mean it's kind of like. Anyways, people will get it. No vax, no tests. Alright, that's the last one that I got. We got one here. No vax, no vax. I've got a bunch of them in Eric's camper I gotta go grab as well. Well, that would have been a lot more expensive on a budget.
Dollar Tree?
Besides, I was putting these on protest signs as well.
Oh, there you go.
What was your name again, boss?
Devin.
Devin. I really hope that your 4-month-old can get surgery without having to go through all this stupid loopholes. Of just having that is enough. Now you have to go through the stress of dealing with these corrupt policies. You know, and it's nonsense. It needs to just stop. Seriously.
My wife is like, oh, well, we gotta get the test. We gotta get it done. You know, it's such a
do not comply. Take them out of state. Fucking do what you. If that means you can't convoy and not make money, or even take a few days off work and not make money,
I've been off work for 5 months since I was applied to get the vaccination. The jobs where I live, I was vaccinated and tested my last 2 weeks. Well, no, I've been home for a year. So I decided not to take the oil field to go to family. So my last job I worked for a company called EGI, which is a telecommunications company, we do access control. And we were working in Fresno at a casino being built down there. And it was being, our company itself was kind of pushing to get COVID testing. Others want to do it. They're handing out the little COVID test boxes. They want to do it. So after that, we went and worked down there. And then the construction company who was running everybody working at the casino, they ended their contract, and then the casino took over, and then they required everybody to have vaccinations and get rapid COVID testing every 2 weeks.
Rapid COVID testing every 2 weeks.
Didn't Ben Shapiro take his company down to Tennessee? I thought Ben Shapiro moved to Tennessee, or maybe it was Kentucky. He moved out of California. I think it was either Kentucky or Tennessee because of the policies that these politicians, these corrupt politicians in California are passing. Look, Logan Paul even moved. I mean, Logan Paul's a younger guy. He's, not really even politically motivated. But he moved out of California due to the high taxes and just the price of living out here. And he's a freaking millionaire. So it's like California needs to get their head out of their butt, or the corrupt politicians do, because it's not the Californians, it's the corrupt politicians. And like I said, it's not. I love China, but the CCP is a problem. And it goes same for the senators and the governors and the House reps. There's some good ones out there, but the accountability needs to go on the corrupt people that are putting money ahead of the rights of the people. Look. What does Brian Brosby say? They work for us. You know what I mean? So they need to remember that.
And now he's not a part of it, so
people are greedy, dude.
Division, different opinions.
It's money. Money is the root of this evil.
I got a few streams on Twitch when Chucky was down in Sacramento in the capital, and they weren't able to talk.
What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about in the room with them?
The room with the voting, yeah.
The health
that
committee?
was for the AB 1993 one.
1993. Which one was that?
For all Californians to be vaccinated, when they put that on hold now, right now.
Good. They're going to bring it back. They're going to bring it back. They're going to try to kill movements like this, and then they're going to try to bring it back. Because Fauci, at least that's my prediction.
I see it as they're going to try to put everything on hold to get all the votes they need, and be like, oh, hey, we got all the votes we need. Now we can bring it back because all y'all voted for us.
Yeah.
They're going to slam it on.
With the midterms coming, or the primaries coming up. Yeah. That plus, Fauci was like, oh, there's going to be a surge in the winter. You know how much of a flying snake Fauci is by now, I'm sure. Hey, there he is.
What are they doing here?
Oh, I don't know. Are we having a meeting? Are we having a meeting? Yeah. Can I live stream it or no? No. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna put you guys in my car. All right, I'm gonna put it in my car.
security man out there and out front. I don't know if you saw him, but I told him, I said, I'm glad you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah, you know. Bear with me, y'all. We're gonna be heading out here shortly.
You gotta get what?
Your email. I'm gonna send you the list of the podcast information that the media blast information.
Alex, I'll see you. I think whenever they're gonna leave here.
Might bleed through.
That
It's a spare phone. I don't care. Marlena, you're awesome.
Okay.
Give me a hug.
You are too. You're
Love you, girl.
awesome too.
Thank you for coming out and
You
being with
too.
us.
Love you too. Okay,
Keep in
honey.
touch.
Well, like I said, we can re-rally up some people down there at the cabin. If they go up to TC again, I'm there. I have to tell you.
We'll be there eventually. He had a funeral
for a couple of days.
and a wedding.
And
Hey, Vert. Are you going to the Capitol?
I don't know. They got
Is everybody lining up and going to the Capitol?
I think so. What are they doing at the Capitol?
Well, they're voting on this one right here.
Oh, I got battery packs. If I don't get my phone up there, don't keep it up there. I'll try and get it up on charge. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go kind of convoying around here the grounds and figuring out who's all going up to the Capitol, because they're gonna be voting on. Let me show you. They're gonna be voting on this one right here. AB 1797 creates immunization tracking systems, giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons. Not good. Oops. Alright, locked my screen here. Let me unlock this. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna go figure out who's all going to the Capitol real quick. I'm gonna go talk to Kim and Mike as well. Hey, do y'all need showers? Do y'all need showers?
I just took one this morning.
Oh, you guys got a little shower thing. Very nice. Okay. About what? Well, okay. Not yet. Not about what you asked me.
I think we're leaving today, but it's been really great knowing you, and thank you for the Buttondown Church and forever.
Thank you for the elderberry.
I will follow you online. I will behave myself. You won't have to delete me again.
It's just.
Answering my speech, freedom.
I thought you were a robot at first, but I looked into it, and you were correct about some of that stuff. So, or maybe even all of it. I don't know.
I'll be a mod for you. I don't really mod much. Jimmy, freedom.
Well, you have no.
Let the trolls talk.
No. We'll talk about it some other time, but
Oh, you're on?
yep. And nope, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
All right, see you, sweetie. Bye, Mike. It's Mike, right? No, Brian. No.
Her husband is Mike. This is Mike. It's Gary.
Oh, okay. So that's Gary, and then what's your name, sweetie?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. Okay, so Gary, Jeanette, Kim, and Mike.
Gary who?
Gary.
I said Larry. No, no, I'm teasing you. It's Jeanette. Oh,
The D.
oh, Danette.
Jeanette. There you go.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. You got a unique name, girl. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Does Gary and Danette, do you guys need a shower? Oh, but you guys got that, so.
I got this.
Okay.
Self-contained.
10:40.
Clean already. I checked one this morning.
Oh,
So you might want to stay over there.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go see who's going to the Capitol today. Have a good day, y'all. They might even be lining up there, so I don't know. But we're gonna kind of cruise around here and see who's all out and about and ask them what's going on. Looks like Black Betty's gone. They might be lining up with Black Betty. Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, let's just. Well, no, let's go over here real quick. We'll do a little lap. We'll do a little lap real quick, and then we'll head up to the front and see who's all lining up. Oh, looks like X-Ray's got his truck fixed. Hey, are you leading the convoy to the Capitol today?
Not today.
Not today.
I'm getting a new rear end on this thing. We're going to pick it built out.
10-4,
Grab
man.
it, and we're going to fucking build it right here.
I love it. I love it. I hope you get it done, man. Good luck to you, bro.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Alright, so we're gonna go up to the Capitol. Do y'all know if people started lining up? Do y'all know if people started lining up to go to the Capitol yet today, or? Not that you know of? Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll go up to the front and see. Thanks, guys. What's up, Douglas? Alright, so I have a feeling we'll ask Hannah and them if they're going up to the Capitol real quick, and then we'll... I think G might be loading some supplies up in his trailer because they gotta switch out the reefer trailers. So we'll go ask Hannah and them if they're going to the Capitol. Are y'all going to the Capitol today? No. No? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go line up. Have a good day. Yeah, no problem. I think everybody that's going might have already be up there, or either way, I'm going up there, even if I gotta go by myself. But I'm pretty sure there's a group of people going. They're voting on it at 1:30, so people might have already left. It's here it is 12:40. People might have left already. I was like doing a little bit more meeting, talking to people and getting some stuff organized before I lined up. Doesn't even really look like there's a line. But either way, I'm going up there. There's Eric. What's up, guys? Have you seen anybody leave up to the Capitol yet?
No, I've been getting the tires for my RV.
All right.
Why? What's going on?
Well, they're voting on.
They are voting on it, huh?
No, well, they're voting on AB 1797 creates immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons. And I think they're voting on it at 1:30, so I'm pretty sure people might have already left. So I'm gonna head up there.
All right.
See you.
Hey, I stole a few of your zip ties.
Bro, hey, do your thing, man.
For my flag.
Okay. Dude, I'm gonna be back to get my shit eventually. I just be so busy, bro. All right. Hey, are you guys going to the Capitol? No. Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm pretty sure. I mean, they're voting on AB 1797 creates immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons today at 1:30. and it's at 1:30, and it's like 12:40 right now. So I think people might have already left. But you okay? Thank you, sweetie. Actually, go ahead. Go ahead. I got to get the GPS going here. Sacramento Capitol Building. They are taking a day off, or some people are, and other people are switching around supplies because we have to return one of the reefer trailers. So we're kind of switching around supplies and fixing vehicles, or at least some people are. And yeah, I'm almost certain a group of people already left for the Capitol. So we had a little meeting and there was a bunch of people that was going to go. So I just don't see them, and the convoy's a little bit thinner than it usually is. So I'm sure people already left. I would have distance to pass these guys. I don't want to be rude though. Oh, there'll be people up there, Angela. I promise you there was a bunch of people going. Hey, AMC Kingdom, I'm gonna mod you up, bro. Everybody congratulate AMC Kingdom on his wrench. Super good guy. He's been with us for a long time. And I've actually had the pleasure of meeting him multiple times in person. And AMC Kingdom, pleasure to have you on board and part of the team. I am heading up to the Capitol now, yes. Left sider, I'm going to the Capitol building. Angela says congrats on the wrench, I'm pretty sure, for AMC Kingdom. She says, don't boot me. Yeah, I mean, don't do anything to get booted and you'll be fine. Which I'm sure you're, you know, I don't know, I haven't seen you in my chat very much, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It's all love until it's not. All right, so yep, we're heading up to the Capitol building right now. Brant for Liberty. Hey, my man. Everybody congratulate Brant for Liberty because he's getting a wrench too. If you guys haven't followed AMC Kingdom or Brant for Liberty, go throw them some subscribers and show them some love. Both of which are really solid dudes. Brant, it was a pleasure talking with you on the phone yesterday and staying in communication. I hope everything's well for you, man. And we're going to prevail. It's going to take a team to make it. And, you know, everything that we put our minds to, we can make progress on and make an impact. We just have to stay determined and stay vigilant. And remember that this cause is bigger than any individual. It's bigger than any conflict in between, you know, outsiders or insiders, right? This movement is for the betterment of all human, the entire human race, all mankind is what I was going to say, but you know, the human race. This is a battle and a war for the betterment and the rights of the human race. You know, guys, we really need to get the sheriffs on board. Really got to get the sheriffs on board. I was talking with Grey Wolf, and he gave me a website to share with you guys. I want to put it, I shared it the other day, but I got to find it here. CSPOA.org. I'm going to copy that and put it in my chat here. This is a link to get the sheriffs on board because they're constitutionally deputized and they can enforce the constitutional rights of the people. So we're trying to organize the sheriffs and get the sheriffs organized and collectively unified to help us fight back against this tyranny and this violation of our Constitution. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. If you know any sheriffs or would like to forward that website to the sheriff's office in your local communities, please do so. Because when it comes down to, you know, like for instance, the Metro PD, which is a police department, they are not a sheriff, okay? They are not deputized for constitutional enforcement at a larger scale like that. Like sheriffs can lock up these other police officers for violating constitutional rights, right? We can put them in the sheriff's jail. And when the Metro PD, like for instance, is blocking the intersections and stuff, they're violating the Constitution. All right. So if now when the question was raised, can we make citizens arrests of these Metro Police Departments officers? Sheriff is elected, but they're constitutionally deputized. Okay, they cover the county. They don't cover one district in the county, right? So they're deputized in that manner. And when the question is raised about how if we can make citizens arrests of these police officers, we would need the sheriffs on board to lock these guys up and put them in a jail if they're violating our rights, right? So we are organizing the sheriffs to get the sheriffs on board and collectively organized. I might have misspoke here and there, and that's okay. But the overall goal of what we're trying to do is solid, and we need to organize the sheriffs, right? I'll have an interview with Grey Wolf again, and we'll go back over it and answer any questions more in depth. But yeah, that's why I'm saying Metro PD is employed so they follow orders rather than the Constitution like a sheriff. Yes, thank you, Brent for Liberty. Yep, so they're employed versus deputized. So yes, thank you for the clarification, Brent for Liberty. If you guys have any questions on that, I mean, hey, feel free to ask, right? I don't know everything. I'm still learning as I go as well. I'm just a wind technician at heart, and I'm still learning as well, but I do know that this is accurate. Whether or not I'm articulating it as accurate as I could, it could be in question. But this is solid. We need to organize the sheriffs because they are deputized, all right? So CSP, wait, what was it again? CSPOA.org. So go ahead and check that out and forward that information to your local sheriff's offices and explain to them that we are organizing to protect and preserve our Constitution. This is not, hold on, let me turn this around. This is not a question about politics. This is a question about enforcing the law and enforcing the Constitution, okay? So, the CSPOA, wait, is that right? I gotta memorize that. CSPOA.org, yes, CSPOA.org. It's pinned to the top of my chat. We're going to be trying to organize the sheriffs. Actually, we are. It's not a question about trying. It's about we are doing that. And that website, I don't think it originated with the People's Convoy. So this is something that we've learned about and we are advocating for. And it needs to happen. So forward the CSPOA.org to your local sheriff's offices and explain to them that we are preserving and protecting the Constitution, and we need the sheriffs organized to help us do so. That might be a good idea to go talk to the sheriffs about that. But before I do that, I would like to educate myself even further than what I am. Or maybe the sheriffs can help educate me on that. But I would want to make sure that they're educated enough, because a lot of these police officers don't even know the codes. And when we see these auditors of police departments and sheriffs and stuff, sometimes these auditors catch them not knowing what the heck they're talking about. Not sure if we're coming to the Washington State Capitol yet, KC. That is up in the air. Stay tuned. There's going to be more information released on what the convoy's plans are tonight at 7 p.m. So we got to get up to the Capitol here, make ourselves heard, and then head back for the meeting tonight at 7 p.m. Oh shoot, looks like I might have missed my turn. Dang it. Well, darn it. It's alright. I gotta turn up my volume on this spare phone. Well, darn it. Okay, now my YouTube's going. I gotta turn the volume down or mute my YouTube. It's alright, we only missed our turn by like a mile, so we're not too far off track. San Bernardino County has the largest sheriff's area in California. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that. San Bernardino County. We are getting you sidetracked a little bit. I didn't have my GPS volume up, and I'm not with the convoy that went up there yet, so that's okay. Didn't get too far off the beaten path here, only by a mile. We're good. We're back on track. I don't like these things. I'm going over here. Look at this, man. There's like no traffic there. I don't know why. Unless there's a bunch of traffic, I don't know why these things exist. I mean, it was green. I mean, you can't expect me to stop within a fraction of a second, so I'm good. I'm within the law and what I was able to do there. It's okay. I didn't see a red light either. All I saw was a green light. Rick says, true Americans are with you, dude. Keep up the fight. Hey, thanks, Rick. Appreciate the words of encouragement there. You know, it takes a lot to bring me down. It takes a lot to keep me from taking my eyes off the prize. And we're gonna keep fighting and keep fighting. You know, this battle is long from over. I'm the only one streaming it, that's okay. We're heading up down the road towards the Capitol. I got work to do. Oh, my fuel level's getting low. That's alright, we're gonna make it up here. We'll get fuel after I'm done. Oh, come on, guy. Thank you for correcting yourself there. Had to selflessly put in my links there if anybody's feeling generous. But we're heading up to the Capitol right now. We're going to be there in 8 minutes. I'm sure there's already a bunch of people up there because they're voting on SB 1797, or AB 1797, which creates an immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons. Okay, so they're trying to mandate these vaccines, and then they're trying to give tracking records to all government agencies of all persons. Doesn't matter if it's, a certain employer or anything like that. They're trying to create an online social credit score system with these vaccines. They've been trying to do it with the digital ID at the northern border, and they're trying to do it now with this AB 1797. Okay, so we need to stop this. Hopefully hopefully God is keeping this from happening. I didn't even see Mike Mattingly in the driveway, so I bet you Mike's up here singing his songs. Yeah, AMC Kingdom. Yeah, so contact your representatives, whether they be the senators or the House reps. If they're the senators, you need to ask for the bipartisan appeal or demand that they vote in favor of the bipartisan appeal to end the state of emergency. I repeat, ending the state of emergency. Once the state of emergency is gone, we can start addressing all these other corrupt bills. But a lot of people don't want to touch it because of the state of emergency. Now, we do need to be demanding their response and demanding that they vote in favor of ending the state of emergency and ending the 1976 National Emergencies Act, the emergency powers, all of that, and demanding accountability to the violation of our constitutional rights. Again, when you demand that response, they are now entering notice and opportunity via civil / subcategory of contract law, which is notice and opportunity. They have 30 days to respond. If they do not respond, they are now entering contractual agreement, agreeing to the violations of our constitutional rights. If you add that, you have to make sure that you're adding that stuff into your contact information. And wow, this guy's tire is bubbled up. Wow, I don't know if you guys can see that on the left side of this guy's vehicle. Now that it's not spinning, you can't really tell, but wow, you guys see that? Anyways, demand that response, right? If they don't respond within 30 days, they're under a contractual agreement, and you can give them a courtesy notice, 5 to 7 days, whatever you want, really. You can give them a day if you wanted. And if they don't respond, and you've mentioned, hey, you guys are violating our constitutional rights. We demand the end of the state of emergency, demand the end of the 1976 National Emergencies Act. If they do not respond to your demands, then they are now under a contractual agreement, essentially agreeing to your demands after 30 days and a courtesy notice. Okay? So knock it out of the park. Make sure you guys are contacting those reps. Okay, we got to stay vigilant and persistent with that. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. And not only that, but now they're required to respond to us, and they don't want to be, they'd rather be doing fundraising and all their little corrupt little things, you know? So, oh shoot. Well, I was already kind of going. Okay, I see this one. I'll stop for this one. Didn't really see the other one. Okay, so yeah, call your reps. Stay vigilant. Stay persistent. Squeaky wheel gets the oil. Closed mouth don't get fed. Right? We got to stand up for our rights, just like Bob Marley says. We got to get up, stand up for your rights. Okay. So, squeaky wheel gets the oil. Closed mouth don't get fed. Call your representatives. Demand the end of the state of emergency. Demand the end of the 1976 National Emergencies Act. Demand the accountability to the violation of our constitutional rights. And demand they respond. And demand to know their position on all of those. Okay? Make them enter contract law under notice and opportunity and contractual agreement. Okay? That's the move. That's the wave. Closed mouth don't get fed. I'm pretty sure a lot of the convoy's already up here, Summer. They're voting on it at 1:30. It's 1:09. So, if I'm the only one up here, then so be it. But I'm pretty sure that there's plenty of people up here already. We'll find out in a moment. Alright, so I'm going to turn this camera around here. We're going to make sure that the camera is on me and not the street signs, right? So now we're going to find a place to park. Looks like there's a rally going on right over there. They're probably talking about the bills that are being passed. Carpenters Union. Oh, so it's a Carpenters Union for building affordable homes. Oh, there's some of our people across the street. Hey, y'all, I'll be down there in a minute. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go this way. We're gonna go around the block here. We're gonna keep this camera on me so nobody knows exactly where I'm parking. like we can park right over here. Alright, so we'll do so. It's a pretty good place to park as well. I'm not sure if I'm the only one streaming or not, but we'll find out in a minute. I bet you Julius is down here because he lives just a little while away. Check on Julius. See if Julius is down here. Okay, so I'm getting my streaming stuff around here. I'm gonna turn this around. Okay, this guy is a troll. We're gonna go ahead and, because that's not what I'm doing. Alright, let's turn this back around. Alright. I don't know. Julius is not live on YouTube right now? Okay. Oh man, I have his number. I should have called him. But my stream is running and I can't do that while my stream's running. Alright. Okay, so 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna set you guys down so I can pay my meter. Is it copyrighted? I think if it's live, I don't think it's got copyrights on it. As far as the music goes. All right. I mean, that's the building right there that they're voting in. So. Hey Kathy, do you have Julius's number? If so, you should call him and tell him to come down here. There's Mike's vehicle right there. I don't see Mike though. You know what? Let's walk down here first. I'm gonna mute it until I see if this is live or not. Okay, so it is live music, so we can play this. There's gonna be no copyrights on this because it's live. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, what's up?
Not much, man. Wait, high five, high five, high five. Turkey!
Turkey. I believe you. I believe you.
All right, so are we the only ones down here so far, or? Huh? Are we the only ones down here so far, or?
Yeah, it's just us.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. Okay.
All right, so they're voting. Let's go to the building. Let's go to the building. They're voting on this. They're voting on this in literally 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah. The vax records. You got one of those papers? Can I get one of those papers? Thank you. Yeah, they're voting on AB 1797 to my knowledge at 1:30. I could be wrong about the time, but that's what I was told. So maybe we could get somebody on their phones to look that up when we get in here. But yeah, they're voting. They're voting on AB 1797 today. Which AB 1797 creates an immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons. Where's Gail at? Is Gail coming? I think she was in the restroom. Hey, sweetie, is Gail in the restroom?
Gail?
Yeah, Gail. I seen Gail walking around here.
No, that's
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Man, it feels like these are cardboard.
They're pretty thick, aren't they?
When I had him bring me that stuff, little girl, I was telling him, you should drink this while you
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you Alex?
I am.
Glasgow?
Yes.
Cool. I've been watching. I've been looking for you. Cool. You're the baby guy.
Yeah, I'm the baby guy.
Oh,
And we're going to drop off a couple babies today. I got them in my car.
Oh, good. Because there was a guy at the camp that wanted to go to abortion clinic.
Oh, really?
I told him about your work.
Yeah, well, that's something I want to do if I got the time for it. But at the very least, okay, at the very least, some of them are going to go around the Capitol here today.
By the way, I got water back in the van if anybody needs it when we come back.
Okay.
Where did other people go? You got somebody? The guy with the white truck. And,
Does he know we're coming down here?
Oh, here comes Gail.
Here's Gail.
Oh, heck yeah.
Who knows what this guy looks like? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Into the
They probably already in the meeting.
Well, Mike Mattingly's car is right here too, so he might be in there as well.
Okay.
Come on, Gail! We got 10 minutes! I got a megaphone.
Thank you.
Hey, Gail! Gail, let's go. We got 10 minutes. Okay, as long as you know where we're at.
You said we're going to the old building?
Right here, right here.
Oh, the old one? Oh,
Rolling out, Convoy!
yeah, I really enjoyed watching some of the streams.
Thank you.
Good guy.
I'm just trying to do what I can out here.
Good. Really good.
Let's kind of wait for everybody to group back up here. The entrance is on the other side of the building, so hopefully I can bring my megaphone in there. I'll leave it at the security desk if not.
I think that's what they had to do.
Say what?
I think they had to do that last time.
Oh
I
yeah.
was here that night on Tuesday after all the way till the end. They were using it outside. Well, we're back.
We are back. So if anybody's just tuning in, they're voting on AB 1797 today. If anybody in my chat can see what time they're voting on AB 1797, which creates Immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons, which is essentially an online social credit score system, which is bad. We do not want communistic policies here in the land of the free.
Apparently there's a way you can watch the hearings online.
Yeah, they're going to be streaming right here.
Yeah, but I think you can watch it online in the car too.
Yeah, they're streaming it. You got everybody? Excuse me, sir. Have you heard of AB 1797? You have not? Do you think they should be able to track all vax records of all persons?
What records?
Do you think that they should be able to track all vax records, vaccine records of all persons?
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah.
Nothing about it.
Okay. 10-4.
That's the problem.
That's okay. Look into it. AB 1797. All right, we're gonna get in here. We didn't bring more people, but we got to get in here. Time's of the essence. I think they're voting on it at 1:30. That's what I was told. So don't be mad at me if I'm wrong. I'm Alex Glasgow.
Oh, you're Glasgow.
Yeah. Now you can put a face to the name.
Always wear the certain kind of baggy pants.
Yeah, it's called harem pants. Yeah. This isn't even my state, dude. The vote was at 1 o'clock. Are you sure about that, Southern Roots? Can one of my mods confirm that? I gotta put my camera in here. I'll put it up so you guys can see what's going on. Can I leave this up here with you? Okay. Huh? Okay.
What is your name?
Alex Glasgow.
Sorry, can you step over here?
Sure. Can I send it to my
How do you spell your last name?
GLA. 1 second.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. There's 500 people watching, so.
Do you want me to...
Yeah, just hold on to the blowhorn.
Too, or?
Just hold on to the blowhorn. It's fine, thank you.
Alright, so you're not...
Just putting all my stuff through, right?
Yeah, but then you come back here, you let one of us know that you have this, and then...
Okay, thanks, boss.
I gotta take my belt off too?
I don't think so. I don't know. If it's got metal on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know then. It's my live stream.
Your live stream. Okay.
Yeah. How you doing today?
Good, good.
Do you know how to read this stuff? Do you know what time where do I find the information on what time they're voting on the bills?
Depends on what hearing you're looking for.
Well, I'm actually looking for AB 1797.
What is the, let me see what the bill has to do with.
Creates an immunization tracking system giving all government agencies access to vax records of all persons.
Somebody, AB, you said?
AB.
That's somebody else right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 1100. It's in there.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Up.
Since I moved up
Okay.
here, it's just kind of crazy. It's like, God brought me up here.
I'll stick with you. Were you at the Reclaim California rally the other day?
I probably was.
Yeah.
I mean,
The inside one? The inside one?
Yeah.
I was sitting right behind you, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Good service.
Does anybody know what time, like how to find out the times and what they're voting on?
Oh yeah, it's online.
Okay.
Figuring out where it is online is throwing me off.
Okay.
I need to get some links to save them. I have so many concussions, I forget everything.
Right.
Yeah, that's the line. Yeah, that's the line to go inside.
If we can get in there, yeah, let's go.
Fortunately, we're people who are educated on this matter.
Can one of you smart ladies?
Time in the courtroom.
Can one of you smart ladies look? Oh, they're not even listening to me.
He's got a stack of papers there.
Okay, let's see. What does he got?
That's the whole list.
Is this what times they're voting on stuff too, or?
That's the agenda.
Can somebody look up what time? Because my phone's streaming. Can somebody look up what time they're voting on these things so we can clarify?
It would be good to turn off for about 20 minutes.
Huh?
Turn off for about 20 minutes. That's how long it's going to take us to get in.
That's fine.
Okay.
You
know what? I've got.
That's sweet.
Here's
Oh, there, it's right there. There it is. Right there in the beginning.
As long as you're California, you can
Oh, what's up?
1797.
Yeah, but what time? Oh, 1:30. Okay.
What you'll do, you can go in there.
So what time is it?
Name, kind of who you represent.
1:30.
My friend last week.
So that's what's the symbol.
But it's got a couple bills ahead of it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yep, that looks like it's 8 on the list. And thank you very much for finding that, by the way. Okay. And where did you get that big old packet?
I just asked.
Okay.
Ask, and we shall receive.
Okay.
I gotta go. I just want to fill the my plate.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, they tell you 1:30, but you might not be first in line once at 1:30.
That's right. That's right.
There's another line. Kind of thing. So
You
either
might keep your eyes on this guy when he gets up.
Let them say what they want. You got the right to talk to them.
That's
That's
right.
your house.
That's
This
right.
is
That's
your house.
right.
You bought and paid for
That's
this.
right. You know, I have a friend that she is banned. They will arrest her now.
And that's
You're
wrong.
from California though,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's illegal. This is her house.
That's right.
Okay, we need to watch out for the people that aren't here yet for our group. We should stay together inside.
Some people probably don't know to even come down here.
Let me go back to
Just
be
like
completely
they're only
honest.
giving you so long in there, and then saying we only have an hour, we can't let everybody. That's bullshit. Then you sit here all night because that's your job, and you listen to every citizen out here that votes for you.
They're working on
1918. Yeah, see, they'll start certain times, and then you got to figure out what they are in line.
Well, they got those packets too.
For comprehensive health care.
Oh, that's right.
Right now it's 1918.
Teachers and
This one right here.
provide abortion training and mentorship
They wouldn't give you the book
to ensure the development of the best generation
1918. Where's that at?
And we're excited to be working on
This isn't the same booklet that she has. This is like. This is the 1 p.m. calendar. This is the 1 p.m. We need the 1:30 calendar.
But what it is? Oh, I gotta find it.
It says
It'll all be on the same thing. Because it should be.
I'm not seeing Joe and Dale.
Well, shit, I lost my glasses somewhere.
On your shirt.
Thanks, bro. Worst part, man, I got them on.
I did that with my smoke earlier. I was like, what did I do?
hate
It was
that.
behind my ear. Yeah, so this is the 1 p.m. schedule. We're looking for the 1:30, but
Yeah, and that's what they'll
hold my
switch
spot.
to.
I'm gonna get it.
You can't even imagine.
Hey boss, can I get one of those booklets, please? I want the whole booklet, if possible. Right, is that the 1 p.m.? That's the 1 p.m. I want the, yeah.
There's some light reading material for you.
Shit. Thank you.
Goes off of your girl.
Yeah, just got to be persistent. All right.
Oh, you got the whole book?
Yeah, dude. Okay. So.
That's right. Yeah, he's got it one too.
Scoot forward.
All right. What's up? Oh, you're trying to get through?
Oh, you're all good. No.
Okay.
You pop that off, but you're good.
All right. So.
And you got that up there?
Yeah. But,
Look through this one.
Oh, no, I'm gonna go get one. I'm gonna need one.
no, there's only. I think they're being very selective with who they give them to, but
Oh, I mean,
we'll see.
Yeah, you're kind of shady, so.
You may be the one extra.
Well, look at me. I'm wearing harem pants and flip flops, and
They definitely give one to me. Look at the shirt.
I think it was my camera that made him give it to me. But all right, so focus in on that.
All kinds of things.
You like that?
That was cool.
Getting a little nosy there. No. All right, so they're voting on AB 1918 right now, California Reproductive Health Service Corps. I have no idea what's in that bill.
All of this, if I'm right, all these, that's what's in here, right?
Yeah.
If you read it.
Yeah.
All right. Because there's another book, it's a small one, we got last time, I think I left it at home, that tells you everything throughout the whole year. Gives a whole list of the year of everything they do.
Year events?
Yeah. So that's the book to get hold of.
Okay. So they're voting on
here's the
19.
We're on that one now.
Yeah.
Then we go to that one.
Can you pull that up for my stream, please?
1918.
Yeah. Let's see what that actually.
Up there in the front.
Let me see.
Here, just use mine for now, dude. Just use mine for now. I need it back though.
I'm trying to get another one.
I know, but they might. Okay, you could try it.
Tim, you ain't with us. Tim, I don't even know them guys. That's Jim Wood chair. This is it.
All right. Well, it looks like the rest of them are outside just handing out pamphlets and stuff.
Oh, these are you're right.
Yeah.
I knew somebody gave it two. You gave me one. And
So
then I got
basically, they might be trying to set themselves up for the AB 2223 because they're retaining a diverse workforce of reproductive health care professionals, right? And the whole bill of AB 2223 is protecting reproductive rights.
And this thing is,
dude. And what they're doing, man, is a lot of these bills, they're like splitting them up. Like so you can't see the big picture of the synergy that these bills have with one another.
That's correct.
well, that's how many pages was that? 13 pages on that one. And nothing they do, I learned. What they do, this is how they got ELD forced on truckers. They come in, they don't want it. Nope, we don't like it. So they find something and they shove it in the bottom. Who's going to read all that? So when they go in there, they pass it, then they open it up and they go, holy shit, we passed this, this, and this.
Or they're trying to do it at midnight. Or put it under NASA bills.
Yep.
Like Pelosi's comment, you have to pass it to read it.
Right? That's pretty stupid. You got to be some kind of special stupid to believe that one. That's what I'm going to start using from now on. I said, no, man, that's good, so I know I'm doing here. Yeah, that's one stupid. She need to go back to the bar somewhere.
Yeah, she deserves
my thing's out of focus.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And a missile knocked that image out of the sky.
Oh, better.
The officer, he took to me, he looks at my shirt, he gets a smirk on his face. He's like, what you need? Can I get one of those books? He says, here you go.
Socialism distancing.
Just like that. Oh, we removed all the mandates. We did all this. We can only have 30 people in the room. That's what it is. It's 300 people, but they only allow 30.
By design.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Socialism.
Here, they wouldn't let me and my wife sit together. It's like, I'm pretty sure we got it. If she got it, I got it. If I got it, she got it. I mean, we're married. They still said, nope, you have to sit apart.
Wow.
See, that's just a bunch of crap. To say it PG.
I should wear my Chucky mask up here, man.
Ha.
Here's my Chucky mask on.
Oh man, they'd really get freaked out then. They'd be patting you down, doing a cavity search.
That's why I told them when they started the mask. I said, dude, 20 years ago they want to put me in prison for wearing a mask. Now you want to shove a mask on my face, man. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but the COVID's over, everyone. Just so you know.
All of a sudden, there is no COVID.
And now they're trying to murder babies.
Let me show you something.
Until the vote's over.
I can tell you with my own, I drew this blood on somebody.
Hold on, it needs to be refreshed. Okay, and tell me more about it.
It's not red.
It's not red. Oh, it is black. And so where'd you draw that blood from?
From one of my patients.
So were they vaccinated or unvaccinated?
Triple vaccinated.
Triple vaxxed. Interesting. So yeah, it's a little weird, huh?
And I even did, okay, so I did without flash and then with flash because
That's why I haven't gotten any more vaccines.
Am I really seeing this in real life? Am I really seeing this in real life, or am I seeing this on the internet somewhere? And I drew that blood.
Wow. And how long you been a nurse?
For 30 years.
30 years. Wow.
And I also took a nurse's oath. And my nurse's oath, I am not allowed to. I made a nurse's oath. I shall not administer unknowing drugs into anybody.
Yeah, these experimental vaccines, all of it.
And also too the HIPAA.
The HIPAA, yeah, they're trying to get rid of HIPAA. Apparently, is what it seems like to me. And hey, Gail, how are you doing? So they're voting on 1918 right now, and that one is like. Hold on, we're gonna pull it back up again. Summary establishes the California Reproductive Health Service Corps within Department of Healthcare Access and Information to recruit, train, and retain diverse workforce of reproductive healthcare professionals to work in undeserved areas, specifically this bill. And it goes through this bill. You can pause that and read it if you want to. Okay, but basically what I'm seeing here is they're able to recruit, train, and retain. Okay, so basically they're cherry picking who they want in the healthcare access and information department. Okay, so they're trying to be able to cherry pick who's working for them. Cherry picking them, right? And it's talking about reproductive health care professionals, right? And AB 2223, they're going to be able to not criminally prosecute or civilly prosecute parents for dead babies after they're born. This is not a question about abortion. This is a question about murder after the baby is born. Okay? The baby's outside of the womb, y'all. It's a birth baby, a newborn baby. And the synergy of these types of bills is just evil. Because they're trying to protect, in AB 2223, they're trying to protect reproductive rights. That's what they're basing it on.
We'll get called when it's our bill.
Okay. Well, all these are our bills the way I'm reading it. Shoot. So again, they're blocking these bills out. If you were to combine all these bills, right, they would all have synergy with each other. And the revised, hold on, let me focus in on that. The revised version of the gun bill, and I'm sure there's revised versions of all these, right? The way I see it is the stuff that they're crossing out on these bills, they're probably going to try to bring that crap back later in other bills. And they're revising, this is my personal opinion, the revisions is them trying to get their foot in the door to be able to get the stuff they crossed out through the legislative process. So this is not good. We are here keeping our eyes on this. Call your senators, demand a response. Call your House reps, demand a response. Call your health committees, demand a response. Call your governors, demand a response. Put them on notice and opportunity through contractual agreement to adhere to the votes of their constituents. Okay? Look, closed mouth don't get fed. A closed mouth don't get fed, and the squeaky wheel gets the oil. We need to be calling our representatives, our elected officials, right? Because here's the thing, right? With this summary of this bill in particular, they're getting the ability to recruit, train, and retain a diverse workforce in the reproductive health care department. Okay? So they're cherry picking them. They're cherry picking them. It's the same thing they're doing with the elections, if you ask me. And if anybody hasn't read my shirt, it says, "Free the press so the press can free you." Thank you. It's going to be backwards, actually. If you know what, if you really want to help, I'm going to turn this. If you could take my selfie stick and just highlight my shirt. All right. Free the press so the press can free you. We've got almost 700 people watching. I hope everybody calls their representatives. If you are a California constituent, call them and tell them to vote no on all these bills that you don't agree with, and demand to know their position on them so we can get them on record and get the corrupt politicians out of office. The corrupt politicians out of office. I don't know who that was, but he was wearing a suit.
It's okay.
So I was like, anyways. Yeah, so what they're doing is they're blocking up all these bills, and they're separating them. So like this one right here, the 1918, AB 1918, and they're going to be voting on 2080 here next. But to finish my thought, they're spreading out the corrupt bills that they want to pass into all these other ones, and they have synergy. Just read and put the pieces of the puzzle together, y'all. You know, this is a big book, and it's a lot to read. I'm trying to focus with my nose, but because I got a lot of things in my hand. But y'all, this is not good. California has 40 million people in their state out of the 330 in our country. And if this type of stuff passes through the legislative process in California, these other blue and purple states are going to try to follow suit. COVID's over. Take off your masks. Don't get vaxxed. It's all a bunch of crap. Fire Fauci, lock him up, put him in an electric chair. He's corrupt. All right, so we're going to be looking at, what was that? AB 2080. All right, 2080 to almost the 700 people watching right now. We're going to take a look at 2080. All right. This is my first time with my eyes on this one. We came here for 1797, but reading this crap, y'all, is just crazy. Oh, okay. This is a lot to read. So let me see here. Give me a minute. I'm going to read this. Okay, I just got distracted. Squirrel. Okay, now I got to restart this entire huge bill. Can somebody like hold this?
It's quite a book, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm like losing the blood flow in my arm trying to hold that and read it and all that. Okay, so actually, you know what? Better yet, you want to help me read it? Do you want to help me read it?
I'm not a good narrator. This lady has a very articulate voice.
Do you want to help me read it?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I mean, let's educate ourselves.
Yep.
From the top. Just read the summary, please.
The summary. Okay, the summary establishes the Healthcare Consolidation and Contracting Fairness Act of 2022, which prohibits a contract issued, amended, or renewed on or after January 1st, 2023 between a healthcare service plan, health plan, or health insurer and a healthcare provider or health facility from including anti-competitive terms such as restricting a health plan or insurer from offering incentives to encourage enrollees or assureds to utilize higher quality, low-cost healthcare providers.
Interesting. So let me pause there. The anti-competitive terms. Okay, so that's like you can't, like, you know how the companies have non-competes? That's like what I'm reading here, and they're basically make it so like they can. The way I see it is they're gonna have people in multiple different departments making decisions because there's gonna be no non-competes or anti-competitive terms. So go on and continue reading, please.
Authorizes the Department of Managed Healthcare, DMHC, or California Department of Insurance, CDI, to refer or state entity charged with reviewing healthcare market competition to review a healthcare practitioner's entrance into a contract that contains anti-competitive terms. Requires a medical group, hospital, or hospital system, health plan, health insurer, or pharmacy benefit manager to provide written notice to the AG at least 90 days before entering an agreement to make a material change with a value of $5,000 or more, and requires the AG to notify the entity of the decision within 90 days, which may be extended by one 45-day period if specified conditions are met. Requires the AG to conduct one or more public meetings before issuing a written decision on a major transaction. Requires a health plan that intends to acquire or obtain control of an entity. Are we the entity?
The entity would be like the business or the organization.
Obtain control of an entity to give notice to and secure prior approval from the DMHC director. Authorizes the DMHC director to disapprove a transaction or agreement if it would substantially lessen competition in the health system or among a particular category of healthcare providers, and requires the DMHC director to provide information related to competition to the AG specifically.
Okay, so they're giving the director to disapprove of a transaction agreement if it would substantially lessen competition, right? So they're trying to get rid of non-competes. They're trying to get rid of this anti-competitive terms crap. So they're trying to take it over. It's like a hostile takeover. Like, that's the way I'm reading this. This is not good. All of this crap is not good.
And I see it as a corporation, but then ultimately it's us.
Are they still voting on this? I have no idea how they're even voting on it. But this is crap. The California politicians are so corrupt. They need to be put in jail, put in the electric chair, public hanging. The punishment for treason is death. Okay, that's just facts. These guys are they're passing treason. This is bullshit.
And they're doing sneakily so that they try to know what's really going on.
So what's next up on the bill? That one's covered. Well, they skipped around. They were on 1918. We might have missed 2242, but we'll check it out. What's 2242?
This piece of paper is now void for a
Page 1. Your turn to read. I'll read it. I'm gonna read this to myself though. You guys can read it amongst yourselves. Huh? Oh, hi Trina.
Got her finger on the pulse.
Can you help?
No, it's fine. I got it. I get distracted easy though. So when somebody else is reading it, it helps me concentrate. Like right now. Okay, so permits to the extent. See, if I read it out loud. What was your name?
Sharina.
Sharina.
I think I met you. You were filming like a week ago, I think.
I've been filming for 2 months.
Yeah, and you were out there. You were at the Capitol. I was there at the rally. I was at the rally. I think you filmed.
I remember you.
Yeah,
I remember you.
I was out there.
You were hanging out with that other girl, and you guys were.
Kasia.
Yeah.
And I had the sign.
Yep.
Freedom.
Yep. I remember.
These are my people.
Okay.
So we're all in the same kind of. I've been helping these ladies right here, getting the convoy information about bills.
Oh yeah, she's got her finger on the pulse up here.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, last night I was going over 100. I mean, literally going over 100 of them.
She's the one that sent us the list that I gave you out of kid.
Oh, this one right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the other list that I texted you.
Oh,
That was
okay,
right
okay.
here. He said that was in.
And you texted that to this phone, so I haven't got a chance
that
to
was
look
in
at
public
it.
safety on assembly side this morning. And all those that were looking at the gun.
Yeah, the gun.
I was on almost the whole hearing, like on the phone, listening to the whole thing. I was able to a couple of them I was able to oppose. I mean, they had one on.
Because you were on the phone with the judges, the Judiciary Committee, or?
I was on that one this morning, and then jumped onto the public because that one was.
Okay, summary. Permits the extent permitted under federal and state law and consistent with the Mental Health Services Act.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Countries or counties. Hold on. I'm gonna focus back in on this. Okay. Permits to the extent permitted under federal and state law and consistent with the Mental Health Services Act. Counties to pay for the provision of mental health services using specified funds. Provides that a person cannot be denied access to services funded by the Mental Health Services Fund, based solely on what?
B1797 is the one we're concerned about.
Yes.
That's the one that creates the immunization tracking
Yes.
system.
I'm concerned about all these.
Yeah, I always vote no on all of them, but just making sure.
Yeah. All right. Squirrel, back at it. Anyways, where were we? Provides that a person cannot be denied access to services funded by the Mental Health Services Fund based solely on the person's voluntary or involuntary legal status. Involuntary legal status? What? Weird. Okay. Requires any person detained under the Lanterman-Patiras Short Act. I don't even know what that is, so look that up. For a 72-hour, 14-day, 30-day, or a conservatorship to receive a care coordination plan prior to release, and requires the care coordination plan to include a first follow-up appointment with an appropriate behavioral health professional. Specifies that under no circumstance may the individual be involuntarily held beyond when they would be otherwise qualified for release. Okay, so this is like for mental health. I think Fauci should be submitted for mental health concerns.
I concur.
Services that are released requires on or before July 1st, 2023, the Department of Healthcare Services, DHCS, to convene a stakeholder group as specified to create a model care coordination plan to be followed when discharging those held under temporary holds of or conservatorships. I think that's how it's pronounced. Requires a mental health Services Overnight Accountability Commission to develop, implement, and otherwise a public comprehensive framework for tracking and reporting spending on mental health programs, services, statewide outcome data. So like, I don't know what, but like they've been trying to like They've been trying to claim in the media that Republicans are trying to indoctrinate the Americans when really we're just standing up for the rights of the whole entire human race. And right, so like they might be trying to set themselves up for something ridiculous like that. So keep an eye on this bill. What's next? I've got it here too. I'm just seeing what they're working on. They're still working on 2080. Yeah, we just went over that one. So next up is, that I haven't read yet, 1940. Now these are just the summaries, guys. I'm sure I could pick these bills apart easily.
Why did you allow some reading?
Oh, here's a school one. So this might be important. Come on, nose, help me focus. I'm like chicken poking this thing like. All right, so.
You got 21.
It's still not focused. It's still not focused. There we go. Renames the existing public school health center support program established within the Department of Public Health as the school-based health center support program. Updates the functions of the SBHCS program to include servicing as a, what is that word? What is that word right there? Liaison? I don't even know what that.
Liaison.
What does that mean?
Liaison. Look it up. It's. Liaison. It's a go-between between the organizations. He's like a rep between the.
Liaison means communication or cooperation which facilitates a close working relationship.
Okay, so it's like a word. Okay, all right. So renames it.
What about? What about? Did you meet Dale yet?
Oh man, this is getting heavy. I'm gonna switch hands.
Were you in Placerville or down here? I wasn't down here. I'm driving. I was driving up from Fresno.
I'll hold it for you if you want to read it, dude.
I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay.
She was telling me that you would be a good narrator for this.
No, I'll do it.
You got a narrator to your left if you want a narrator. Or are you just getting it right now?
I don't know. I'm just trying to concentrate and just do it. Renames the existing public school health center program established within the Department of Public Health as the school-based health center support program. Updates the functions of the SBHCS program to include serving as a liaison between organizations on health equity, oral health, and behavioral health. Revises existing grant programs for purposes of the SBHCS program. This one's kind of short. I'm gonna read through the actual thing here real quick.
Right, there's another deer that right, and so I have to.
Further south.
Oh.
Big horse hole on your place.
You want me to take the
Okay, here we go. From this.
We're not further anymore.
Come here. I don't think it's going on.
Okay, so this one's bad. This one is bad. I'm gonna tell you right now, the synergy that this one has with the SB 866, allowing 12-year-olds to get vaccinated in their schools without their parents' knowledge and consent. They're creating synergy for that bill, is what I see here, because they're organizing health provider relationships in schools. Provides age-appropriate clinical health care services on site by qualified health professionals. Okay, so when we talk about these bills being blocked out and they all have synergy, and if they were to add all these bills into one big picture, guys, you got to zoom out and look at how all these bills coordinate with each other. Okay, so they're trying to put on-site services by qualified health professionals. And if you look at SB 866, they're trying to allow kids lowering the vax consent age to 12 without their parents' knowledge and consent. Okay, so AB 1940 needs to go.
There you go.
Call your senators, call your House reps, and tell them to vote no on AB 1940.
Well, I mean, she does have a camera.
And demand to know their position on that. They work for us. If they do not respond within 30 days, they are under contractual, notice and opportunity through civil and contract law to respond. If they do not respond within 30 days, you can give them a courtesy notice and say, hey, look, you need to respond to this. If they do not respond to this, they are now getting into contractual agreement. So, tell them to vote no. They work for you. Okay, on to the next one. What's the next one? This one's bumped. Oops. What's next? AB 2581. What was it?
Now you can just do that and print it up on your printer.
2581. Is that the one? That's 2951. Why is that? Why is this not organized?
Yeah, this is going to be a long time. Holy crap. We're still on 180.
And they're skipping around too. They're skipping around too, so it might.
They got to keep it interesting.
See how long it's been real estate before they get tired.
I don't know, but I need to use the restroom. There's a restroom in here, right?
Yeah, somebody used it behind you. I'm not sure.
Anybody want to hold this bill and hold my spot with the thumb?
I got your bill and I got your spot. Right?
Okay.
I got it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to fold it. Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to get it? I got it. You go ahead and.
Thank you, sweetie. How does these things work? There you go. Just pull in. You guys want to watch me fail at this? Oh, I got it. I didn't fail. Okay. Actually, I can't take this in the restroom. That's a felony. So, hey, Gail. You want to hold on my live stream? I can't take it in the restroom. It's a felony to do so.
Okay, which way is it facing people?
It's facing that way.
Like this? Okay. Thank you.
Was it coded in this one too? The EDA? Or the ETA? Was it coded in that too? Yes. When you go to train? Yeah, infantry. Yeah.
Okay, where are we in line for the 1797?
Okay, so they're supposed to be hearing it right now. So we're not here. So what about these special? It's supposed to be
Here, watch my bag a minute. I'm going to see where we are in the docket here. Still on 2080. Okay. These are all the screens they have in the O building. A lot of screens, so you can watch it from the outside. 2080 still. Trina.
Yeah.
It's 2080 still. So,
I'm going to send this to you.
I did already. I did down there. It's really beautiful up here.
This is the last Spanish one.
Okay, let's give a shout out to Ruth. Okay, let's show Ruth her Spanish translated tyrannical bills. Hold on, you gotta hold it back. Right there. Sorry. Okay, thank you, Ruthie, for translating our 10 tyrannical bills into Espanol. Thank you. How many people are talking? What are they saying?
So do you have more? What?
I do.
Okay, awesome.
It have
This is all
Tango
left.
Mucho.
We were out there. I were out in Annapolis. I was. I want to go to the races. Oh, I could go to the races. Right on.
This is fun. It's fun reading people's comments. Okay, back from Farmer Gale back to Alex.
Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me, is there a case of that?
I'm a live streamer. I'm recording I'm documenting everything going on here today. Thank you. Okay.
You have water?
I don't.
My bag. Don't take my bag.
I thought it was mine at first. I was a little distracted for a moment.
Oh, it's on your back.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your pretty smile?
It's good. The lady down there, she's a lobbyist. The one with in the pink. We were trying to figure out what she was doing here the other day when we were following her around, and she was telling her friend not to talk. So she's a lobbyist representing certain people's interests on these bills. And I got to talk to her on my way. Actually, her friend was the one that spilled the beans.
Incriminating herself.
Well, you know, I was wondering who she was and what she was doing here the other day. So she's definitely has an impact on how these bills get put through. Being a lobbyist. So we now know what her profession is. I did not get her name. I know.
I gotta go to Sam's Club. I think I still have a warranty.
You got my pamphlet, bro? Yep, I'm going back at it.
I was at.
We got a lot of work to do.
I
I don't want this one. It's stray and it's gonna fall. Thank you.
An event in Rock.
So if you needed a speaker.
Do you want to read them?
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Whatever you'd like me to read, but
Well, we're kind of going down the list here. So.
Okay, which one are you on now?
2581. So if you could find that for me, I can only do.
2581.
Yeah. And what are they voting on right now?
Okay, what's
2080. They're still in that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but 1940s next. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 1940.
That's Veronica.
School-based health center support program.
Yeah. That's the one where they're trying to implement authorized health personnel in schools. So when you look at the synergy of SB 866, which allows 12-year-olds to get vaccinated without their parents' knowledge and consent, and you look at the big picture here on what's going on, and like they're trying to split these bills apart so you can't really get the full picture. You know, a lot of people don't have the time to look into this kind of stuff, right? But they're trying to sneak this stuff in by blocking them out and separating the big picture and what they're trying to do. That's how I see it.
It's just
when you
like-
read this through this, yeah, you got to connect the dots.
It's just like with AB 1400. Okay, so that was a single health care plan that we were able to squash.
It's the truth, lady.
But they're putting pieces of that in different legislation, in different bills. Yeah. So eventually, it will be
Take
one.
the blinders off.
Are you serious? I'm serious. There was bills last month about what they're doing is incorporating it and so, but it's going to eventually be.
Who?
So there'll be like these other things that are kind of
Okay. And her, right? Sharina.
Inconspicuous. If you're not paying attention to hearings and health hearings and stuff like that, if you're not paying attention to them, I mean, you'll miss it. I spoke out. I can't remember what bill it was, but there was something last month, and I remember I spoke up. I mean, it was just because I knew that this was bad, and I was like, oh no, you guys. And I said it. I said, oh, you're trying to sneak in AB 1400 again. So this is what they're doing.
They're trying to get rid of non-competes and all types of stuff. Like, it's nutty. And if there's no non-competes, then one person can go work for every single company and have proprietary information from each different company, and then they can weasel their way in there and have influence and be able to report back to these other companies, and it's just like, no. No, non-competes exist for a reason.
Right. I mean, all of it. They're just
Did you guys hear
slowly.
that?
They're slowly.
So the group outside, they handed out all the flyers and they're headed over to the lunch spot.
2242. The lunch spot.
Yeah, well, he's gonna tell me, I'm sure.
I know where.
You know,
Yeah, back where we.
Okay, so after we're
Wait,
done.
so wait, that's going up. That's not going down. It's going up.
So they're doing it out of order. It's out of order.
No, because yes, hey, there's no. Hey, sweetheart, what's her name? They're skipping around. They're skipping around.
They're doing it out of order.
It's not in order, right? This isn't in the order.
This is out of order.
I don't know.
They were supposed to hear this special. They were supposed to hear this.
But we got in here like 1:35, and they were voting on.
The next one's not. And then
So they're at 2242.
1797 is 4 bills ahead.
Can we look at 2242 because they're on 2242?
2242.
Can we pull that open and look at it, please?
It's right here. So mental health services.
No. Let's go to the actual description. Let's do this. 2242.
Oh, you have it like that. Nice.
Okay, so
I didn't want not done far enough.
It hasn't been cleared.
2242. Did we miss it? 2242.
So apparently they haven't done 1797 yet.
No. Where did you get this?
No.
From
Four bills I
the
have.
top.
My friend that's inside.
That's
22.
22.
22. Oops.
Kind of keeping posted.
I can't find it.
I got some reading documents.
I only got one hand.
All right. Here. 2242 is right here.
Okay, let's go to the beginning.
There you go.
So we'll say page 1. So we're on page 11 right now.
Okay. So here you go.
All right.
Okay, so this is AB 2242, Santiago. It was amended on April 21st of 2022. The subject is mental health services. The summary permits to the extent permitted under federal and state law and consistent with the Mental Health Services Act, MHSA. Counties to pay for the provision of mental health services using specified funds. Provides that a person cannot be denied access to services funded by the Mental Health Services Fund, MHSF, based solely on the person's voluntary or involuntary legal status.
We just read this one, but go ahead.
Okay. So basically what this is going to do is allow illegal immigrants to receive health care services, mental or, mental health or health care, regardless of their citizenship. So this requires any person detained under the Latterman's Petrus Short Act, LPS Act, for a 72-hour, 14-day, 30-day, or a conservatorship to receive a care coordination plan prior to release, and it requires the care coordination plan to include a first follow-up appointment with an appropriate behavioral health professional. Specifies that under no circumstances may the individual be involuntarily held beyond when they would otherwise qualify for release. Requires on or before July 1st, 2023, the Department of Health Services, DHCS, to convene a stakeholder group,
It's hard to do with one hand.
Yeah, it's hard to do too. Stakeholder group has specified to create a model care coordination plan to be followed when discharging those held under temporary holds or conservatorships. Requires the Mental Health Services Oversight and Accountability Commission to develop, implement, and oversee a public and comprehensive framework for tracking and reporting, another tracking issue, spending on mental health programs and services from all major fund sources in a program and service level and statewide outcome data. Specifically this bill.
Where was that part about qualified?
Right here.
Where's it at?
Requires that the care coordinator plan follow up. Where is it?
Appropriate
Behavioral health.
or qualified? I thought you said the word qualified.
Yeah, it was right up here. It needs to pay for the provision of mental health services and using specified funds. Right here, provides that a person cannot be denied access to services funded by the Mental Health Services Fund based solely on the person's voluntary or involuntary legal status.
No, I'm talking about the qualified individual too. Maybe it was just appropriate. Because I knew it was like up here somewhere.
Because first follow-up appointment with
so
an
appropriate behavioral health professional.
Yeah.
So on one of the other bills, they were making it so that they could select, train, and basically cherry pick who they want to work for them. Right? So they're trying to just, it's like a hostile takeover.
And you about the other, it was about a week or two ago, there was a bill about law enforcement, that they would be able to hire individuals that, regardless of their status, their legal status, they could become
Yes, in Indiana. That's something they're working on in Indiana. I don't know if they're trying to do that in other places.
They're trying to do it here.
Oh, are they?
Well, yes, they are.
So they're trying to make it so illegals can become police officers. You guys hear that? They're trying to make it so illegal immigrants can become police officers. They're trying to make it so illegal immigrants can become police officers.
Yes. Peace officers. They called it peace officers.
They're wrong there.
And is that before or after they pass as officers or have to be controlled by the government to avoid
So that
the public
SB,
those two different
okay, so SB 1464 was the bill that we just recently were able to get pulled, and that was to.
Can I ask why it's been fun for you? Can I ask why it's been fun for you? Busy doing.
They make it look so innocent.
Not getting the vaccine.
Okay. And what association is that? Are you a lobbyist or? Okay, so what are you trying to lobby for?
Pay special attention.
That's
healthcare.
I mean, it makes sense.
In what regard?
They need to revolve that.
I don't understand why you're being so short. I'm not even recording. I'm not even. Your face isn't even on here, but you know.
He was talking about why.
Yeah. So what are you lobbying for?
You want to get rid of? Oh, I remember
Right.
that.
What specifically within
That was in
healthcare?
2019.
Yeah. I mean, what are you lobbying for? I mean, you should know this, right? I mean, so what's the answer here? I mean, you don't gotta talk to me if you want to, bro. Okay, so this guy doesn't want to explain what he's freaking here for. He's a lobbyist, though. He's probably doing something naughty and he knows it. Anyways, but without clarification, we'll never know.
We don't get transparency. We don't get transparency. That's why they want to restrict our information so we can't make informed decisions. Properly informed. You should be informing us if we have the wrong idea. Right. You should be informing us. Right. Mental health services. Maybe he doesn't know. That's what she's reading.
Maybe he doesn't know what his job is.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Maybe he doesn't know what his job is and what he's lobbying for. That's a good possibility. And I asked for clarification, but
You know, they all get a script. They read.
I mean, lobbyists are bought and paid for. So
They all read the same thing. Haven't you noticed that? It's like the news media. They all have the same script.
it's what the word lobbyist means. It's all about money. And money is the root of all evil. And when somebody doesn't want to clarify, that's very concerning. Anyways, so what's up next? 2242. Let's go.
Go get my kid. And then I'm gonna come back. Okay. Let me know so I don't have to drive. I'm having a feeling it's not gonna get hurt till
Oh, this is the one we just read. So they're still on this one.
ahead of this. She said there's 4 bills. Yeah. So I gotta go pick up my kid. So text me and let me know. And they're not letting anybody speak, but at least I'm here. I mean, I'm trying, so you know that. Let me show you what Bradley's working on right now. I know you're probably supporting 40, and that's cool. 40's a good guy too. You know. But I really, I mean, I have nothing to do with that. You know, I really like. I know.
I don't badmouth anybody. I don't like that. I know. It's like we want the same thing. We all want the same thing. In the end result, right? I agree with you. Yeah. So why are you guys? And I see that all the time.
I see it with more of them now than I do with the rest of us. And I'm like making it perfectly clear, like, look, you guys need to get together because this is bigger than your influence. This is bigger than they know it. We know it. We all need to be right. Exactly.
So this is AB 2581. We're gonna go ahead and read this. Requires a healthcare service plan for provider contracts issued, amended, or renewed on and after January 1st, 2023. Provides coverage for mental health and substance use disorders and credentials health care providers of those services for health plans networks and assesses and verify the qualifications of a health care provider within 60 days after receiving a completed provider credentialing application. Requires a health
That's right.
plan upon receipt of application by the credentialing department to notify the applicant within 7 business days to verify receipt and inform the applicant whether the application is complete. Requires a 60-day timeline to apply only to the credentialing process and does not include contracting information. Let's keep reading here.
See, I gotta give you an example. About 15 years ago, back in the Bay Area, I was pretty involved with I was like, what's his name? The Hill, you know? I was still working too.
You can look up each one of these bills on the website for California. I think it's like, let's see here.
She only got a small percentage.
Is there a website on here?
But anyway,
Hey mods, can one of my mods post the website to this California legislation?
Ambassador from
All the bills are on the front here.
was assassinated by this one.
I'm gonna. This is the bills that they're voting on at the 130 block. Right there.
She went back there to help with their election. This is about 2000, maybe 2000.
Yeah. It would have been around that time.
Yeah, and the thing was, the Conservative Party broke up, and then that divided the vote. So guess what came in? Yeah, the Progressive Party. Yeah, she can never go back there. They will murder her.
He's in it for one reason, and he likes somebody before he was somebody he was single government. I think it was history. It's not a bunch of executive officers. He was the only other one besides Newsom. Believe it or not, even Jerry, even against Jerry didn't even do as many as. I don't have the Newsom finally bypassed him about, I think it was a couple months ago. Okay. But, I don't have the news.
I couldn't stand the right there. And they're like all like this guy. Yeah, I think that.
I need to do it. The things broke and or somebody working.
I try to make sure I'm knowledgeable before I speak. If you guys don't know about SB 866, it allows 12-year-olds to get vaccinated without their parents' knowledge and consent. The government's trying to co-parent y'all. And when we see things like AB 2223 taking away criminal and civil prosecution and coroner reports for the death of newborn babies, it's really concerning. And when they're trying to cherry pick their employees, that's a problem too.
Yeah, they got mad at her because she said that she was a millennial, representing